In an era where cyber threats loom larger and more sophisticated than ever, the costly consequences of data breaches highlight a stark reality. Human error remains the weakest link in the security chain. A seemingly innocent click on a phishing email or the unwitting disclosure of sensitive information can open the floodgates to catastrophic losses. As the digital landscape evolves, so too must our approach to fortifying our front lines, our employees. This is not merely an IT challenge, it's a broad organizational imperative. In today's hyper-connected world, where information is as valuable as currency, enterprises can no longer afford to view cybersecurity as a technical silo. Instead, it must be integrated into the fabric of corporate culture, demanding vigilance and discernment at every level of operation. It is against this backdrop that we explore cutting-edge strategies and practical guidelines for businesses aiming to turn their employees into the first and most reliable line of defense against cyber threats. Cybersecurity is not just about guarding against known threats, it's also about anticipating new ones. In recent years, social engineering tactics have become increasingly refined, exploiting the psychological vulnerabilities of employees. Understanding these threats in depth is the first step in developing a robust defense strategy. Beyond social engineering, businesses must also contend with man-in-the-middle MITM attacks and sophisticated phishing schemes that can bypass traditional security measures. This dynamic landscape demands a proactive and knowledgeable approach to cybersecurity. Expressed simply, knowledge of the threat landscape is not just beneficial, it is essential for the survival and security of modern enterprises. It is a misconceived notion that cybersecurity is solely the realm of IT departments. In reality, the security of an organization's data begins and ends with the awareness and vigilance of its employees. A well-trained workforce can recognize, report, and respond to cyber threats effectively, significantly reducing the risk of a security breach. Training methodologies have evolved from mundane PowerPoint sessions to interactive, scenario-based workshops that engage employees and facilitate a deeper understanding of complex security concepts. This shift not only prepares employees better, but also cultivates a culture of security. From frontline staff to top executives, everyone plays a pivotal role in securing the enterprise against cyber threats. This collective approach is fundamental to creating a resilient organization. For cybersecurity training to be effective, it must be continuous, varied, and reflective of the evolving threat landscape. Key elements include gamification, which leverages the natural human affinity for games to teach complex security concepts in an engaging manner. Additionally, real-time feedback during these training sessions helps reinforce learning and improve retention. Providing employees with multiple scenarios and varied threat simulations ensures that they can recognize and react to a wide array of attacks. Another critical element is the inclusion of all departments and levels in the training process. This inclusivity ensures that cybersecurity becomes a universal pillar of the organization's ethos, rather than a segmented obligation. Case study: implementing engaging training modules. A notable example of effective cybersecurity training can be seen in a multinational corporation that implemented a cyber escape room. Employees were grouped into teams and had to solve digital puzzles to escape a room, which mimicked real-life cybersecurity threats. The company reported a 40% increase in threat recognition accuracy post-implementation. Such innovative approaches not only educate but also excite employees about cybersecurity, making learning a dynamic part of their job rather than a chore. This case illustrates the power of interactive and immersive learning experiences in increasing employee engagement and competency in cybersecurity practices. Empirical evidence: the impact of training on security. Data-driven insights underscore the effectiveness of comprehensive cybersecurity training. According to recent studies, organizations with regular training sessions see a 70% reduction in successful phishing attempts and other social engineering attacks. This statistic highlights the tangible benefits of investing in employee education as a critical part of cybersecurity strategy. Moreover, longitudinal studies indicate that ongoing training not only prevents security breaches, but also fosters a proactive security posture among employees, enabling them to anticipate and mitigate potential threats before they escalate. This empirical evidence serves as a strong foundation for advocating continuous investment in cybersecurity training, demonstrating its value not only in preventing breaches, but also in enhancing the overall security culture within organizations. The future of cyber threats and employee preparedness. As technology advances, so do the methods employed by cybercriminals. The next wave of cyber threats is likely to involve artificial intelligence and machine learning, making them more adaptive and harder to predict. In response, employee training programs must evolve accordingly, incorporating AI-driven simulations and predictive analytics to prepare staff for these sophisticated threats. Future training modules might also include real-time threat hunting exercises, where employees participate in identifying potential threats in a controlled, simulated environment. Such innovative practices can significantly sharpen the analytical skills of employees, making them invaluable assets in the cybersecurity framework. The continual evolution of both threats and training methods is essential to maintain a robust defense against increasingly sophisticated cyber attacks. Expert opinions, insights from cybersecurity leaders. Leading cybersecurity experts emphasize the importance of a holistic approach to employee training, integrating it into the broader organizational culture. They argue that cybersecurity should not be perceived as a series of technical challenges, but as integral to the overall strategy and operation of the company. Experts also highlight the need for leadership buy-in to foster a culture of security. When top executives actively participate in and endorse cybersecurity training, it sends a powerful message throughout the organization, reinforcing the significance of everyone's role in maintaining security protocols. These insights from professionals at the forefront of cybersecurity underscore the need for a unified, organization-wide commitment to robust cybersecurity practices. Conclusion. Building a resilient enterprise. Building a resilient enterprise in the face of burgeoning cyber threats requires more than just advanced technology. It demands a fundamental shift in how we view and manage cybersecurity. Employee training is not just a line item on a budget, it is a vital investment in the organization's future stability and security. By fostering an environment where continuous learning and vigilance are part of the organizational DNA, companies can significantly mitigate the risk posed by cyber threats. The journey towards a secure enterprise is ongoing and requires a commitment to education, adaptation, and collaboration across all levels of the organization. As we look to the future, the role of comprehensive, innovative, and inclusive employee training will only grow in importance, serving as the cornerstone of a proactive cybersecurity strategy. This approach ensures not only the security but also the resilience of enterprises in a digital age dominated by complex and evolving threats.